Good afternoon, students. In this session, we will discuss some of the problems which are related to general terms which are in the chapter of binomial expansion. We know that in the binomial expansion, general term we will represent with TR plus 1, which is equal to MCR x power n minus r into y to the power of r. This one we will consider as general term. Now, by using this general term, we are going to solve some of the problems which are important for board exams. And based on that concept, you will also get MCQs question also. See, the question is, find the term independent of x in the expansion of 3 by 2 x square minus 1 by 3x whole to the power of 6. See, this type of problem already we have done, and you also have done an assignment problem, which is term independent of x. Term independent of x is nothing but simply in that term x should not be there. In that expansion of this one 3 by 2 x square minus 1 by 3x whole to the power of 6, if there any term independent of x, that we need to find. If not, directly we write there is no term independent of x. If it is there, we need to find that. See, this one we can find by using the general term only. Why? Because see, first of all, this is the given expansion. In that given, what is n value? N value is nothing but index, that is given 6. Next, what is a value? A value is nothing but 3 by 2 x square. What is b value? Minus 1 by 3x. So these are the three values. Here TR plus 1 we can write NCR, a power n minus r, and b to the power of r also we can write. So these three values we know, those we will substitute. So we know that general term in the expansion of a plus b whole to the power of n is that one. TR plus 1 is equal to NCR a to the power of n minus r into b to the power of r. Now we will replace n value, a value and b value here. So it will become, what is n? 6. 6c r into, what is a? A is 3 by 2 whole to the power of 6 minus r. Sorry, 3 by 2 x square whole to the power of 6 minus r into b to the power of, what is b? Minus 1 by 3x whole to the power of r. See, after that, how to find term independent of x? See, whatever we will get x power, that we need to equate to 0. If we equate to 0, we will get r value. If we get r value, if we substitute r value, we will get the term independent of x. So we will simplify that. This is 6cr. First we will write constants, which is 3 by 2 whole to the power of 6 minus r into x square whole to the power of 6 minus r. Now in this minus 1 by 3, so this one I will write as minus 1 to the power of r, and again 1 by 3 to the power of r, and again 1 by x to the power of r. So that minus 1 to the power of r I will write at the beginning. Next 6cr. This is 3 to the power of 6 minus r into 1 by 3 to the power of r. 1 by 3 to the power of r we can write 3 power minus r. So here I will write 3 to the power of 6 minus r minus r. This 3 power minus r I will add here. Divided by 2 to the power of 6 minus r into, now x to the power of 2, 6, 12 minus 2 into r is 2r, and again here another r is there, x to the power of minus r. X to the power of minus r again I will add here. So it will become minus 1 to the power of r into 6cr. This is 3 to the power of 6 minus 2r divided by 2 to the power of 6 minus r into x to the power of 12 minus 3r. Now to get term independent of x power, that we need to equate to 0. So if we take that 12 minus 3r, if we equate to 0, what we will get? 3r equal to 12, then we will get r value 4. Right? R value will get 4. If r equal to 4, which term that is? If r value 4 means which term? 4 plus 1, fifth term. We are going to find fifth term. But to find fifth term, t5, how we will write? t4 plus 1, right? So that is nothing but tr plus 1 formula. Nothing but in this r value, we will substitute 4. So here it will be minus 1 to the power of 4. This is 6c4 into 3 to the power of 6 minus 2 into r. 2 4s are 8 divided by 2 to the power of 6 minus 4. If you simplify this, minus 1 to the power of even number is, this is positive 6c4. 6c4 is also equal to 6c2, right or not? Next, 3 to the power of 6 minus 8 is minus 2 divided by 2 to the power of 2. So 6c2 value how to find? 6 you decrease 2 times, 2 also decrease, 2 into 1 into 1 divided by 3 to the power of minus 2 we can write 1 by 3 square. 1 by 3 square value 9 into 2 square value 4. So here 2 ones, 2 threes, 3 ones, 3 threes. So it will be equal to 5 by 12. So the term independent of x in the following, in this expansion 3 by 2 x square minus 1 by 3x power 6 is what? 5 by 12. If they ask which term is the term independent of x, which term? If r value 4 means which term is term independent of x? Fifth term is the independent term of x. But they ask you to find that term also. So that term is nothing but 5 by 12. This is how we need to find term independent of x. So in that general term, we will equate that x to the power to 0. If we get that r value, if we substitute that r value here, we will get the term independent of x. This is how we need to do. Next question. So pause the video to note it down. Next. Find a if the quotient of x square and x cube. Find a if the quotient of x square and x cube in the expansion of 3 plus ax to the power 9. So this is also an important model. They are telling that if a quotient of x square and x cube in this expansion are equal, we need to find the value of this a. So this question also we will do by using general term only. We know that general term of an expansion a plus b whole to the power of n is what? NCR tr plus 1, which is equal to NCR a to the power of n minus r into b to the power of r. By using this general term, we will equate quotient of x square and quotient of x cube. First of all, in the general term tr plus 1, quotient of x square and x cube. First of all, we need to find that term in which x square is there, and again we need to find that term in which x cube is there. If x square is there, that quotient we will take. And again in the another term, if x cube is there, that quotient also we will take. Now NCR, so general formula, but in the general formula we will substitute that n value, a value and b value. What is n value? N value 9, a value 3, b value ax. So 9c r value we don't know. So 9c r 3 to the power of 9 minus r into ax to the power r, which we can write as 9cr into 3 power 9 minus r into a to the power of r into x to the power of r. So this is what general term. Now by seeing this and observing this general term, we can easily identify those. Quotient of x square. Quotient of x square. If it is quotient of, to find quotient of x square, first x square should be there. If it should be x square, what should be r? What should be r? R should be 2. And again, if it should be x cube, what should be r? R should be equal to 3. Therefore, r equal to 2 and 3 respectively to find the terms which includes x square and x cube respectively. Respectively means in that order. First is x square when r equal to 2, next is x cube when r equal to 3. So we substitute here. Term which includes x square is, see what is that? 9c2, right? 9c2 3 to the power of 9 minus 2 into 8 square into x square, right? When r is equal to 2, right? When r is equal to 2. Now, when r is equal to 3, when r is equal to 3, nothing but t4, right? Here when r is equal to 2, this is nothing but T3. T3 means r value 2 will be there. T4 means r value 3. In that T4 what it will be? 9C3. Nothing but 4 is equal to 3 plus 1, right? So 9C3. A means what? 3 to the power of 9 minus 3 into a cube into x to the power of 3. Now we need to equate those two and simplify, we will get the a value. So by equating, so this we will consider as equation 1 and this we will consider as equation 2. By equating T3 and T4 we get, by equating T3 and T4 we get, what is T3? 9C2, 3 power 9 minus 2 is nothing but 7 into a square into x square, which is equal to, so they said that quotient of those two are equal, right? So quotient means except that x square, remaining this one, except x square, so this one we need to consider as quotient. So here also except x cube, this we will consider as quotient. So this is a square. Now when it comes to RHS side, this is 9C3, 3 to the power of 9 minus 3 is 6 into a cube. So 9C2, how to find 9C2 value? 9 into 8. 9 you decrease 2 times, again 2 into 1 into 3 to the power of 7 into a square equal to 9C3, 9 into 8 into 7 divided by 3 into 2 into 1. So this is a to the power of 3. See this 3 power 6 also will be there. 3 to the power of 6 into a cube. So this we can write as, see, 9, 8 cancel here, 9, 8 cancel, and 2 cancel here also, 2 cancel, and again 3 power 6 and this power 7 cancel, here a square and this cube cancel, then it will become, here denominator 3 is there, here 1 3 is there, 3 3s, so a equal to 9 by 7. If you simplify properly, you will get the value of a, that is 9 by 7. See what they said is, the quotient of x square and x cube in the expansion are equal, then we need to find the equal. To find the quotient of x square, in the general term, r should be equal to 2, right? Then only it will become x square. So r value equal to 2 will take, we will get T3 term. Next, to find the quotient of x cube, first it should be term which includes x cube. So if it should be x cube means r value equal to 3. If we substitute r value, so this one T4 we will get. So if we equate T3 and T4, we will get the value of here. So this is how to find the unknown values if the coefficients of like a fifth term and sixth term are equal, or any if two terms are equal, like this we need, by equating those two terms, we need to find the unknown values. Pause the video to note it down. Next question. Find the positive value of m for which the coefficient of x square in the expansion 1 plus x whole power m is 6. They are telling that if the coefficient of x square in that expansion 1 plus x whole to the power of m is 6, you need to find the value of m, and that too they said positive value of m. If they mention like particularly find the positive value of m means, we may get one or two values, one is positive and another one is negative. Out of those two values, you need to select positive value. And that too here when comes to this m is in the index place. Index place means always it should be here power in that binomial expansion. So whatever you find that value, m value, that should be positive, that only we need to consider. See, to find the coefficient of x square again here in this term, we need to consider general term only. So given expansion is, what is that? 1 plus x whole to the power of m. 1 plus x whole to the power of m. If we compare given expansion with a plus b whole to the power of n, then we will equate those values. Then m is this n is equal to m, and a is equal to 1 and b is equal to x. So from this we know that general term of the expansion a plus b whole to the power of n is what we know that tr plus 1 is equal to ncr a to the power of n minus r into b to the power of r. Now instead of a, b and n values here, we will substitute in the place of n we will substitute m, in the place of a we will substitute 1, in the place of b we will substitute x. So it will become tr plus 1 is equal to, what is n? mcr. What is a? 1. 1 to the power of m minus r into b. What is b? B is x to the power of r. Now what they said? We need to find the coefficient of x square. To find coefficient of x square, first of all r should be equal to 2, then only it will become x square. So when r is equal to 2, we will get the term which includes x square, right? Which includes x square. What is that term? That term is, if r is equal to 2, which term? That is T3. That is T3. Now what is T3 here? MC2. 3 means here r should be equal to 2. MC2 1 to the power of m minus 2 into, what is this b value? X to the power of 2, right? So now out of this, coefficient of x square means what? This one. By equating coefficient of x square, to what? X square to 6 we get, by equating coefficient of x square to 6, right? Coefficient of x square is, what is this? This is mc2. 1 to the power of this positive is nothing but 1 only. Why? Because m is always, here m is nothing but index, right? M is always greater than or equal to this r value, right? M is always greater than or equal to this r value. That means if it is equal also, no problem, 2 minus 2 0, anything power 0 1 only. So if it is greater than 2 also, 3 minus 2, 1 to the power of positive number 1 only. So mc2 which is equal to 6. Now by using this, how to find m value? Do you know mc2 value? No. If we know, if it is 5c2, we can find 5 into 4 by 2 into 1, 2 ones 2 2s 10, 5c2 value is 10. So but how to find mc2? So we know NCR formula, right? NCR is equal to n factorial by n minus r factorial into r factorial. This is how to find that NCRs. So here NCR, MC2 in the form of NCR. So it will become m factorial by m minus 2 factorial into 2 factorial, which is equal to 6. Previously in previous classes I told 5 factorial you can also write like 5 into 4 factorial, or for our convenience we can also write like 5 into 4 into 3 factorial also you can write. So by decreasing 1 like that also you can write. Now m factorial, I will write it as m into m minus 1 into m minus 2 factorial we can write. So m I have done less than 1 and again less than 1 divided by m minus 2 factorial. Why I have written like that means to simplify this, into 2 factorial. What is 2 factorial value? 2 into 1, but that value is 2. 2 if we multiply here it will become 12. So these two will be cancelled, then it will be m square minus m minus 12 equal to 0. So get the factors for this. M square minus 4m plus 3m. So m square minus 4m plus 3m minus 12 equal to 0. So this will be, so what are the m values we will get? M equal to 4 or m equal to minus 3. But out of those two values, which value we need to consider? Find the positive value. So therefore required m value. Therefore required m value is what? M value is 4. Right? So by using general term only we can solve so many number of problems to find the unknown values. Pause the video to note it down. Next question. This is very important question when it comes to board exam, and also based on this also they will ask MCQs also. But This is very important one. Make a note of it. The coefficients of r minus 1, r and r plus 1th terms in the expansion of x plus 1 to the power n are in the ratio 1:3:5. Find n and r. They said that those three terms are in the ratio 1:3:5. For example, if they said that ABC are in the ratio 1:2:3 means we can write as a by 1 equal to b by 2 is equal to c by 3. We can write like this, or a by b is equal to 1 by 2 we can write, or b by c is equal to 2 by 3 also we can write. If they said they are in that ratio like this. Now they said that those three terms in the expansion are in that ratio 1:3:5. Now in the expansion x plus 1 whole to the power of n. How to find r minus 1th term, rth term and r plus 1th term? First of all, listen. So this is general term, right? Tr plus 1 is equal to ncr x to the power of r, or nothing but a to the power of n minus r into b to the power of r. This is general term. This is which term? This is r plus, that is r plus 1th term. If this is r plus 1th term, what is this? This is r. Like for example, if you want to find T5, how will you write T4 plus 1? T4 plus 1, which is equal to NC4 a to the power of n minus 4 into b to the power of 4, right? If you want to find 5th term, r should be equal to what? 4. Nothing but T5 minus 1 plus 1, right or not? So this is how we will do. Now, if you want to find r minus 1th, if you want to find T r minus 1, what we need to do here is T r minus 1 minus 1 plus 1, right? T r minus, as T5 means what? 5 minus 1 plus 1, or r plus 1 means what? R plus 1 minus 1 plus 1. Then only we will get r plus 1, right? So T r minus 1 means r minus 1 minus 1 plus 1. So it will become T r minus 2 plus 1, which is equal to what? Tr, right or not? So this is minus 2 plus 1 is T r minus 1. So nothing but to write T r minus 1, to find T r minus 1 we can write T r minus 1 minus 1 plus 1. Then what will be the r value here? So like this, what will the r value here? T r minus 2 plus 1. Then it will be equal to NC r minus 2. So r value here is NC, this is r minus 2. Did you understand? So once again I will tell. If you want to find T5, we will write 5 minus 1 plus 1. For what? For T5. If you want to find T6, what we will write? T6 minus 1 plus 1. Like that. To find Tr minus 1, what we will do is Tr minus 1 minus 1 plus 1. So which will be Tr minus 2 plus 1. Again to find Tr, what we will do? Tr minus 1 plus 1. So which will be what? This is a Tr minus 1 plus 1. That means Nc r minus 1 here we will get. Here Nc r minus 2 will get. To find Tr plus 1. To find Tr plus 1, it will become Tr minus r plus 1 minus 1 plus 1. For that we will do minus 1 and again plus 1. So minus 1 plus 1 cancel, again it will become Tr plus 1, which is equal to Ncr. Now based on this concept we will find here r minus 1th term, rth and r plus 1th term we will write. After that, by using this ratio we will equate and we need to find n value and r value. See here, see, given expansion is what? X plus 1 whole to the power of n. In that, quotient of r minus 1 means first we need to find r minus 1 term, right? So Tr minus 1 is equal to, what is Tr minus 1? Tr minus 1 is equal to what? T r minus 2 plus 1, right or not? Next Tr means what? T r minus 1 plus 1, right? Next Tr plus 1th term, Tr plus 1 how to find? Nothing but Tr plus 1 only. Tr plus 1 means Tr plus 1 minus 1 we will get Tr plus 1 only. So here t r minus 2 plus 1 by using a general term formula. How to write? NC r minus 2. Here index is n, right? So NC r minus 2. What is x? X to the power of n minus r minus 2. N minus r minus 2 into 1 to the power of r minus 2. 1 to the power of r minus 2. Next, how to write this? NC r minus 1, x to the power of n minus of r minus 1 into 1 to the power of r minus 1. Next, this is NCR, x to the power of n minus r into 1 to the power of r. Now, by using this, we need to the coefficient of r minus and expansions are in the ratio. See, coefficients. Coefficient means what? Instead of x, we need to take this. So what are those? NCR minus 2, NCR minus 1, NCR. Only these are the coefficients. So see, from this we will do, say, NC r minus 2 by second one NC r minus 1, which is equal to 1 by 3 I will write. So why? Because these three are in the ratio 1:3:5. So r minus 1 by rth term. R minus 1 by rth term is equal to 1 by 3 I will do. Next, another condition, what we will do? This second by third. What is rth term? NC r minus 1 by NCR, which is equal to 3 by 5. This is what? 3 by 5. Now from this, equate these two. How to find NCR minus 2? By using which formula? NCR formula. What is NCR formula? N factorial by n minus r factorial into r factorial. So you can write n factorial by n minus this. N minus means n minus r plus 2 factorial into what? R minus 2 factorial. Divided by is there, na? So the divided by we will write in reverse, right? Like a by b by c by d, you can write a by b into d by c. So in denominator also it will be like that only. So that we will write in reverse. How to write NCR minus 1? We can write n factorial by reverse. N factorial by n minus r plus 1 factorial into r minus 1 factorial, which is equal to 1 by 3. Now we need to simplify those to get n and r values. So listen carefully. If you can do this this simplification easily, you can solve maximum all types of binomial these simplifications. See here, n factorial cancel. Next, n minus r plus 1. This is n minus r plus 1 factorial into r minus 1 factorial. See, r minus 1 factorial, how we can write? R minus 1 into r minus 2 factorial. Why? Because 1 you decrease to that, it will become r minus 2. Why I have written like that? Means that r minus 2 is also there in denominators. To simplify those. Next, n minus r plus 2, how we can write? N minus r plus 2 into n minus r plus 1 factorial. We can write or not? For plus 2, if we decrease 1, it will become plus 1. Why I have written this denominator like this? To decrease, to simplify these two. Into r minus 2 factorial, as it is in this step, which is equal to 1 by 3. So r minus 2 factorial cancel. So remaining what is there? That is r minus 1 by n minus r plus 2, which is equal to 1 by 3. Now we do cross multiplication. So this is 3r minus 3 is equal to this is n minus r plus 2. If you simplify those, what you will get? These terms you send to right hand side, then you will get n minus r minus 3r, it will become minus 4r plus 2, that plus 3 it will become plus 5 equal to 0. So this we will consider as equation number 1. See, by using first condition we will get n minus 4r plus 5 equal to 0, we will get first equation. By using second condition, what is second condition? Rth term by r plus 1th term. First condition, how we got this n minus 4r plus 1? R minus 1th term, nothing but quotient of r minus 1th by r, which is equal to 1 by 3 we got this one. Next, rth term by r plus 1th term. Rth term means what? NC r minus 1 divided by r plus 1. R plus 1 means NCR, which is equal to 3 by 5. Now from this, how to simplify this one? NCR minus 1. NCR minus 1 means n factorial by n minus r minus of minus is plus 1 factorial into this r minus 1 factorial divided by NCR. NCR how we will do? N factorial by n minus r factorial into r factorial, which is equal to 3 by 5. Now here n factorial and n factorial cancel. We will do reciprocal, right? That means n minus r factorial into r factorial we will write in the top. So n minus r factorial into r factorial, how we can write? R into r minus 1 factorial we can write, like 5 factorial, 5 into 4 factorial divided by n minus r plus 1 factorial. N minus r plus 1 factorial we can write n minus r plus 1 into n minus r factorial. Why? N minus r plus 1 is there, right? If we decrease by 1, it will become n minus r factorial into r minus 1 factorial as it is we write, which is equal to 3 by 5. Here you may get doubt that, see, out of this, sir, why sir n minus r factorial you did not decrease it, but r factorial you have decreased it. And again in this n minus r plus 1 factorial you have decreased it, but r minus 1 factorial we have written as it is. Why? Because based on our requirement. If you observe here, if we decrease n minus r factorial, n minus r minus 1 factorial it will be, but here nothing is there to cancel. But if we decrease r factorial, r into r minus 1 factorial, r minus 1 factorial, this r minus 1 factorial will be cancelled. Again this r minus r plus 1, if we decrease n minus r plus 1 into n minus r factorial, it will come. So we can solve these two. So that's why what are the required terms, that only we need to decrease in this factorial. So n minus r factorial, n minus r factorial cancel, r minus 1 factorial, r minus 1 factorial cancel. Now by using remaining terms, we will do cross multiplication. So it will become 5r, which is equal to 3n minus 3r plus 3, right? So if we simplify, send this 5r to right hand side, it will become 3n minus 8r plus 3 equal to 0. This is what? Equation 2. Now to simplify equation 1 and 2, what we need to do is equation 2 into equation 2 into 1 you do, and again equation 1 into 2 you do. What is equation 1? Equation 2 into 1 is as it is, 3n minus 8r plus 3 equal to 0. Equation 1 into 2 you do. 2 multiply on both sides, it will become 2n minus 8r plus 10 equal to 0. If we simplify, so 3n minus 2n is n, these two cancel, 3 minus 10 is minus 7 equal to 0, nothing but n equal to 7. N value we got 7. If n equal to 7, we substitute in equation 1. So by from equation 1, if we substitute n value, what we will get? 7 minus 4r plus 5 equal to 0, nothing but minus 4r, 7 plus 5 12, it will become minus 12. So minus minus cancel, r equal to 3. Therefore the required values of n and r is what? 7 and 3. So this is also easy question only, but it will take time to simplify, but actually it is very easy. Simplification also easy only. So that NCR formula, what is NCR? N factorial by n minus r factorial into r factorial. That formula you need to know. And again, how to write r minus 1th term, how to find rth term, how to find r plus 1th term also, you should be aware of that by using general terms. Pause the video to note it down. This is also a very important model. Find the rth term from the end in the expansion of x plus a whole to the power of n. So this question is slight difference from the previous questions. See, they ask for example, in the a plus b whole square, a square plus 2ab plus b square, in this expansion, if they ask to find second term means what? This is first term, this is second term. If they want to find third term. 1, 2, 3. This is the third term. But what they ask is find the rth term from the end. That means in the expansion of a plus b whole square, find the third term. Find the third term from the end. From the end means we need to calculate from this side. This is 1, this is 2, this is third term. That means this will be the third term. If they ask first term from the end, nothing but last term. Did you understand here? The concept is, if they ask, for example, in the expansion, in the given expansion of x plus a whole to the power of n. In this given expansion, how many number of terms will be there? Number of terms is equal to n plus 1, right? See, if the index is n, number of terms will be n plus 1. By using this, if you want to find the last term, means what? N plus 1th term, right? But if you want to find first term from the end, so that is also n plus 1th term only. If you want to find first term, that is also n plus 1 only. Next, to find second term from the end, I am telling, from the end. So it will be nth term. Right? Like that. To find rth term from the expansion, how to find? See, once again listen. In the expansion of x plus a whole to the power of n, first term from the end is n plus 1. Second term from the end is nth term. Next, third term from the end is n minus 1th term. Right or not? First is n plus 1, n minus 1, n minus 2, n minus 3. It will be like that. It will be. Next, how to find rth term from the end? That r value we don't know. How to find rth term from the end? That formula is n plus 1 minus of r minus 1. N plus 1 minus r minus 1. This is the formula to find rth term. Nothing but any term from the end. So this is the formula to find any term from the end. For example, see, compare this formula with remaining terms to find the third term. That means r value we need to consider as 3 here. So then it will be n plus 1 minus, what is r we need to consider? 3. So 3 minus 1. So which is n plus 1 minus 3. Sorry, 3 minus 1 is 2. So it will be minus 2. N plus 1 minus 2 is what? N minus 1. So that's what this. Next, to find the second term, n plus 1 minus 2 minus 1. So which is n plus 1 minus 2 minus 1 is minus 1. So n plus 1 minus 2 is n. So that is what? Second one. That means you need to remember this formula to find that rth term from the end. Formula is n plus 1 minus r minus 1. Here r represents, so the term we need to find from the last. Right? By using that we can find that rth term here. So in the given expansion x plus a whole to the power of n. To find rth term, rth term from the end, which is equal to same formula, n plus 1 minus of r minus 1, which is equal to n plus 1 minus r minus into minus plus 1, which is equal to n minus r plus 2 term. N minus r plus 2 term. Nothing but, for example, we got fifth term we need to find. Fifth term is how we will write t 4 plus 1. So, what is the rth term from the end is n minus r plus 2th term, like t5. T5 means t4 plus 1 we need to find. So, here n minus r plus 2th term we got. That means what we need to find? T n minus r plus 2 can be written as t n minus r plus 1 plus 1. Right? Anything we need to write like r plus 1. T r plus 1 manner we need to write. So in the general formula, this r we will use. So here also NC, this one only we will use. NC n minus r plus 1 into x to the power of n minus r plus 1 into a. So here I will write now. So this is NC n minus r plus 1 into x to the power of n minus of this, n minus of n minus r plus 1 into a to the power of n minus r plus 1. So this is equal to NC n minus r plus 1 into x to the power of n minus n cancel, minus into minus plus r, minus into plus minus 1 into a to the power of n minus r plus 1. So this is the term which is rth term from the end. So this one is not important. By using this concept, nothing but if you remember this formula to find the term from the end, n plus 1 minus of r minus 1, you can find any term from the end from the expansion, right? If you want from starting, you can find by using tr plus 1 you can find. From end means this formula you need to find to find the term. After getting the term, in this manner we need to simplify that. See, in this class we have different types of models. All are very important. From those models also you may get questions for next MCQ exam. Thank you for watching. Thank you. Have a nice day. If you have any doubts regarding this class, no problem. You can ask in WhatsApp group. I will be available. Thank you for watching. Thank you. Have a nice day.